Alright, hey guys, hello. I'm going to talk about these three Jaegers I built today. They're Jaegers from Pacific Rim, that one standalone movie that had that Netflix series too, actually, but there's nothing else from that. There are probably some games and, toy lines and comics, but, nothing major from it, sadly. Only fandom works, but we don't got to talk about those because they're fandom works, they're not canon. I asked some of my friends for the concepts. They came up with these two guys. I came up with the coolest one myself because, well, I did it. I'm going to try and make this quick because it's really hot, and I turned the AC and fan off so that they wouldn't interfere with the video. Yeah, I'm going to leave them off because I'm just going to power through it because I'm strong like that. Alright, we're going to go from... Alright, we're going to leave the best for last and just, here, let's do the biggest one first. This is, Epilepsin Zero, Epilepsy Zero. I'm gonna go with that. That's not the name. I'll put it on screen, probably. Maybe not. Maybe it'll be in the description or the comments. I made some community posts about these guys with their actual names and some stuff for them, and I put their pictures there. So, yeah. He's got this chain chakram. It does that, and you can chain around on a chain, as things do when they're on a chain, and it's attached to this arm, and it's got claws, so it can claw things. And this other side has this shield plus crusher arm combo, so it can punch and crush things. And then it's got these magnetic things to magnetize, and all these red dots here are cameras, but this isn't where the Jaeger pilots are actually seated. They're actually in this back portion here. Also on the legs it has these guns, and yeah. This one's build was really weird. Because I used like one base piece that was just a random assortment of parts already had together, and I said, yeah, that looks good, and I just built off that. So I had to do some really crazy freaking engineering to get this thing to not crumble under, just not crumble, because of the laws of physics working against it. Next up we got this one, which is, I don't know. It kind of invokes some Devastator, some Avon Jail Lion, yeah. It's, like, super fast and acrobatic. It has these, like, absorbers all around it, so it can absorb energy and attacks and dish all the damage back out at a kaiju. It has a tail I added, and then it also has these, like, Nightwing-style billy club staffs here. And they're probably, like, electric, too, so... And then they can combine... Forgot a piece. And then they can combine to a bigger staff for some more long-range stuff. Just back, I say. This one looks more like a transformer. Yeah. And then we have, whoopsie daisy. Then we have the best one, my one, Nightmare Dragon, and it's the coolest and the strongest one, and no one can beat it, and it's super powerful. And it has these sword arms, so it can sword things with its arms. It has an actual sword, which, like, gets superheated, and it cuts through everything by cutting through it. And then it also has these Striker Eureka kind of chest cannons. Chest cannons, things. This one is, despite it being the strongest in lore, it's actually, like, the most fragile, because of this connection here. It's very flimsy. Not very good. Oh yeah, it also has a gun here that's going to be a shoulder cannon or mount there, or it could replace one of its arms. So that's pretty tight. Articulation. I didn't go over articulation for any of these. It's pretty basic. Nothing too substantial. It's kind of bad. I'm not going to do that because they're falling apart. Instead, let's just do some size comparisons. Yeah, I'm going to use this one because it's like mid-range. Rockstar Foxy, Fritz Fernand, Foxen, Foxington, the Pirate Fox the 6th, the Lego minifigure, Cobra Commander, Mecha Godzilla for scale. And yeah, that's this Jaeger attack Kaiju Defense Force. Not like Kaiju Defense like they defend the Kaijus, they hate the Kaijus, like Kaiju Defense like they defend against the Kaijus when they're attacking. Okay, Are they still shooting fireworks? It's August. Stop. I'm gonna end this video now. Bye.